Good morning, Kim. How's it going? Sub with Twitch Prime Man, what's up? Coffee. Yeah, I really am enjoying that Navajo. It's pretty awesome. And we're going to see how it does with 5 passengers on FSEconomy. It's super fun playing. What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to X-Plane 11, obviously. And today I'm going to do a little flight sim economy route. Look at the tow bar. That's awesome. So we're at Torrance, which is where the plane was left. Real world weather should be back. I am running 1132 beta. And this should be up to date here. So let's refresh this and make sure that it matches. Yeah, the weather is actually pretty nice right now at the moment. But let's see how it looks here. Winds 100 at 5, scattered 35. And 10 degrees C. So 10 degrees C, altimeter 3003. All right. A little bit off on the direction of the wind, but still the correct speed. Hey, what's up, Cessna? I still haven't got it working at 32. Yeah, it works. I mean, this is the first time that I've frankly, the first time that I've loaded up in 1132, and it seems to be working fine. So we'll do a quick little flight plan here. Our first leg is very, very easy. We are at Torrance, and we're going to John Wayne, and that's it. And we're going to probably be at... I mean, we can go up to 3,500, but we're not going to be up there for very long. So we'll be probably taking off to the south, it looks like, if winds are at 100. So we're lined up pretty good for that. We can just taxi to 11 right. Sorry for looking at the top of my head. So we can taxi to 11 right, which looks like it's right over here. So that's a nice, easy taxi. For $40, gotta say impressed with Active Sky XP. Well, the problem is up until like the last couple of weeks, I haven't really had the need to have any weather plugins. This past couple of weeks, we've gotten hammered with rain. Otherwise, it's just an altimeter setting and some wind direction, really. So we'll see how long this weather stays like this, but I still don't see myself getting updated weather. I don't know. I mean, what for some place, like Southern California, where it's always kind of pretty nice. I don't know what the potential benefit of that would be, but I'm sure there is one. All right, let's get this thing started up. Make sure everything's turned off here. Okay, so let's get the avionics on. Let's go fuel pump on for 3 seconds. Let's go mixture full. That fuel pump coming off. Okay, and I want the mags. Mags are on both. Let's get the right mixture there. Prop. And crack that guy. Let's see if we can get this right engine started up. Actually, let's get the beacon on too. Okay. I like that startup. I like how it kind of hesitates for a second. What's up, RC? What's up, RC? How's the? Can you guys hear the plane audio? Winds are so much more complex. Wind shear, updrafts, turbulence, which would be cool. That actually would be pretty nice. Let's get that guy cracked a little bit too, and then we'll get the left engine started here. Starts right up. Not much plane sounds going on. Yeah, let's can hopefully rectify that. Let's get the radios up a little bit. Let's go exterior up. Oh, okay. Because we didn't have the brake set. Sorry. Okay, let's get avionics coming on. And let's get our nav. Let's get our taxi. Let's actually connect to the network here. What's the N number on this thing again? 992 whiskey. That's right. 992. Whoops. Those are views. 992 whiskey.
Connected to PilotEdge.
Still a little bit more. That might be too loud. All right. We'll try that out for now. We can adjust that here. All right. First, we need to get ATIS 25.6. Was actually already pretty close. 25.6. Gotta.
In use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Delta. Torrance Zamperini Airport. ATIS information Delta. 0155 Zulu. Wind 090 at 5. Visibility 10. 3,500 scattered. Temperature 10. 2.1. Altimeter 3003. Arriving and departing runways 29er left, 29er right. Visual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions.
The Keith tweaked ATIS playback. It does sound really good. So winds are 090. I wonder if we could just get 11 going out with those winds. That seems weird that they would be. Yeah, we'll see. We can request it, yeah, because I mean it's clearly down runway 11, but that's fine. Do we have a clearance delivery? Doesn't appear. So we can go ground at 20.9. And let's go tower.
JP 348, Sukat apart. Carenado, Center, climb maintain 50230, and clear direct Corez. Sky high 1 Bananas Tower.
Let's go 33. 3307.
Finance Tower, Sky High 1 on the Island Zulu 16 right.
Oh, 07. Come on. There we go. All right. What's up, Go Navy? It's been a while, man. How's it going?
Sky High 1, Finance Tower, 16 strike, clear to land.
Let's go.
16 strike, clear to land. Finance Tower, Sky High 1 is going to be executing the mist on this approach.
Flood.
Okay. We should be set there. So we've got 133.7 for our north tower, 24.3 for approach, and we've got COM 2 over here, 20.9 for ground.
Stop for Whiskey, count March time.
Great landing in RIV. Get back into things. Nice, dude. Okay. Torrance ground, this is Piper Navajo Niner 2 Whiskey over at the GA parking. We've got information Delta request taxi.
For Niner 2 Whiskey, Torrance ground, I'll say direction of flight.
We're going to be departing to the south en route to John Wayne. The ATIS was saying that 29 was the departing runways. Wanted to see if we could get 11 right out of here.
Ground 2 Whiskey, runway 11 right, taxi by Delta.
Okay, 11 right via Delta Niner 2 Whiskey. Thanks. Cool. How did you get your pilot thing connected to your sim? Oh, PilotEdge.
March down 32, clear to land.
Crap. Okay.
32, clear to land, Whiskey.
Hang on. Radios are a little bit loud in my ear. It's a program called Air Server, and it turns any PC into a basically a Mac compatible device. So I just have it on screen mirror on the PC, and it pulls it up as if it was like, oops, and I am not on the taxi line. It pulls it up as if it's, you know, an iMac or Apple TV kind of mirroring.
Torrance Tower, Sky High 1's going miss.
Sky High 1, roger. Execute miss approach, phase res published.
Executing miss approach, Sky High 1.
Okay. Oh, this was non-movement. All right.
Check with 348, count Los Angeles Center 133.2.
San Luis Tower 80991.
Approaching runway 11
Midfield
right.
left downwind.
Okay. Before we take off, we're going to go 1260. We're going to get John Wayne dialed up in here.
Ranger 901, runway 29, clear for the option.
And we're going to switch
Runway 29, clear.
Orange County.
that over.
991.
Sky High 1, count Africa departure 134.2.
Okay.
Sky High to departure.
I mean, is that how you got
134.2.
it to think your PC was a plane? Oh, all you got to do is connect the SIM to your iPad IP address, and they just talk to one another. And it's as long as the SIM is booted up, PilotEdge will think that my plane is
procedure as published. Stay attention.
my plane. So it's just the GPS data. So you have in the bottom right hand corner that green 1M. I don't know if you can see that. I would point that out, but on that bottom tray where you've got 0 knots, 99 altitude, track, and then that green 1M, that's the GPS accuracy, and it's actually saying that it's 1 meter. In the real plane, that can vary pretty dramatically depending on, you know, how many satellites you have. I don't know why this doesn't incrementally. This doesn't like to go incremental. That's pretty close right there. But yeah, it's a pretty straightforward way to do it. Okay, so we got 1 notch of flaps in there. We got tower on here. Okay. And we're going to be just VFR straight down the coast, so we don't really have to worry too much about anything except just our pattern entry into John Wayne, which will be pretty straightforward.
For 77 Delta contact, SoCal approach 134.2.
Thank you, Kim. Torrance Tower, Navajo 992 Whiskey, holding short runway 11 right at Delta.
Navajo 902 Whiskey, Torrance Tower runway 11 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 11 right, 902 Whiskey. Okay, whoa, crap. Clear and clear. Okay, let's go. Lights, camera, action.
877 Delta, Venice, correction, SoCal approach. Thanks for Romeo, expect the visual approach, runway 34 left, and the rank altimeter now, 3005. Tango radar contact 12 miles northeast of the Santa Maria Airport, Santa Barbara, altimeter 3013.
Okay, airspeed is alive. Everything looks like it's in the green. We are up. At a runway, gear coming up.
Tango, what's your aircraft type and requested altitude? Skyhawk 9, Tango, roger.
Oh, okay.
Skyhawk 1, negative.
You know, Go Navy, I am wondering the same thing. This is the first time I've had him as well. Schedules have been moved around. Goldsey has been working different shifts, so he doesn't control in the evening anymore.
Bravo Alpha.
Bravo Alpha 542.
November 7 X-ray Tango.
2,400 feet is our delta here, but we're going to be out of it horizontally before that. We could probably even be at 1,500 feet.
Number 7 X-ray Tango, roger. Direct Silex. Cross Silex. Actually, disregard. Fly heading of 360 meters LDA, Charlie approach.
It's a pretty rad looking plane.
Number 7 X-ray Tango, maintain 4,000.
Okay, this is going to be a pretty short trip to John Wayne. We will pick up our passengers.
877 Delta, flighting 090, betters the final.
And then head off into the sunset. I hope everyone has had a good long weekend. Thank you, ForeFlight. I almost forgot.
Contact, you have information, November. John Wayne Airport, 8 to information, November. 0253 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 9,500. Temperature 10. Dew point 2. Altimeter 3005. Arriving and departing runways 20 left, 20 right. Visual images in use. VFR departures, contact clearance delivery, advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact, you have information, November.
Oops.
John Wayne Airport, 8.
Okay. Let's get SoCal approach going here. To 6.8. How do you get the
3099 runway 29 clip the option.
Oh, so Go Navy, that is an update to PilotEdge. So they now have the
77 Delta,
the ATIS that used to be on my flight plan is now running through the radios. Hey, what's up, Iowa?
We're 77 Delta Van Nuys Airports to your 11 o'clock and 10 miles port in sight.
TBM 77 Delta is the airport in sight.
We're 77 Delta, clear for the visual approach, runway 34 left.
Clear for the visual 34 left, TBM 77 Delta.
Is the radios too loud still?
Bird 909 Tango, Canada, LA Center 135.5.
LA Center 135.5 for 909 Tango.
Whoa, okay. Let's get back up to where I wanted to be at 1,500 feet. I don't know why I was...
We're 8671 Juliet, Long Beach clearance on request, standby.
Goofing around there. And we have November, right? Yeah. SoCal approach, Navajo 9er Whiskey 1500 inbound to John Wayne with information November.
We're 77 Delta, you got IFR traffic to your 2 to 3 o'clock, 4 miles northbound at 4,000 Cherokee.
SoCal approach, Sky 1 with request.
See
We're 7 X-ray Tango, you got IFR traffic to your 11 o'clock, moving 12 o'clock, 3 miles eastbound at 7,000, descending 3,000 TBM.
Roger that, we don't have traffic in sight, but we'll look after November 3 bus the next one.
Sky High 1, say request.
Sky 1, like to request the LDA Charlie into Van Nuys starting at Ventura.
Sky 1, I can get that to you, but if you want the shortcut, I can just give you Silex.
We'll take Silex for Sky 1.
Sky 1, flighting 010 vector Silex for the LDA Charlie approach.
010 vector to Skylex for the LDA Charlie approach, Sky 1.
SoCal approach, Navajo 9er Whiskey over the Huntington Beach Pier at 1800 inbound to Miles Square Park. Heading to John Wayne with November.
We're 9er Whiskey, SoCal approach from outside Charlie Airspace, squawk 5655.
5655, 92 Whiskey.
Caution, TFR ahead.
We're 77 Delta, connect the Van Nuys Tower.
Over to Tower for TBM 77 Delta.
Man, we're hauling ass right now.
November 7 X-ray Tango, this will be vectors through the localizer, fly present heading.
So through the localizer and fly present heading, November 3 bus the next one.
We're 77 Delta, Van Nuys Tower, 34 left, grid lane.
How we looking?
Number 7 X-ray Tango, turn right heading 070.
We're Right turn 070, November 3, that's the next Tango.
Whoops. Didn't have the old transponder on. Might have to do a little 360 here.
We're going to one taxi ramp by Alpha. Sky High 1, flight heading 070.
070, Sky High 1.
For 7 X-ray Tango, turn right heading 220.
Right turn 220, November 3, that's the next Tango.
Yeah, no kidding, Kim. It's going to be a little bit different than the ring now. All right, go Navy. We'll see you soon.
For 57 Tango, Lieutenant Roger.
SoCal approach, Sky High 1, confirm 070 on the heading.
Sky High 1, affirmative, 0,
Did we get forgotten here? SoCal approach 992 Whiskey, just to confirm that was 5655 on the beacon code.
For 902 Whiskey, affirmative, beacon code you got in there is not correct, your radar contact. You're about 6 miles to the west of John Wayne Airport. John Wayne altimeter is 3006, information Oscar's current. And you're full stop John Wayne, right?
Affirmative, yeah, we're full stop at John Wayne.
902 Whiskey to the airport in sight.
Affirmative, airport in sight, 902 Whiskey.
902 Whiskey, enter right base, runway 20 right, connect John Wayne Tower 126.8.
Okay, right base for 20 right, contact in tower 1268, 902 Whiskey.
For 7 X-ray Tango, flight heading 280, join the back course outbound to Silex. Sky High 1, for passing traffic, I'm going to decline to maintain 5,000 for me, please.
Nice tower TBM 77 Delta, 34 left at K down, pop off for the parking straight ahead, please.
For 77 Delta, taxi jump straight ahead, nice.
Straight ahead for 77 Delta.
John Wayne Tower, Navajo 992 Whiskey. We've got information Oscar for full stop. Nope.
For 992 Whiskey, John Wayne Tower, my 20 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 20 right, 902 Whiskey.
Triple 348, Carenado, Oakland Center, 127.45 your day.
Let's get her down to pattern altitude here. Let's get our landing light coming on. Fuel pump coming on.
JetBlue 348, Oakland Center, 127.45.
Let's get the landing gear coming down as well. Second notch of flaps. Mixture's full. Props are
We're 7 extra
full.
Tango clear for the LDA Charlie, runway. Actually, LDA Charlie approach, Van Nuys, circle runway 34 left, and you're 2 miles from Silex.
No traffic on final, looks good.
Sky High 1, fly heading 290.
Coming around on glide slope, looks good.
500.
For 7 extra Tango, I just realized I majorly messed up that approach for you. Cancel the approach, fly heading 360. I'm going to back you back around to Silex, make it a little easier for you. Maintain 4,000.
1 mile final runway 20 right.
Thank you, for flight lady.
And so next Tango, continue to turn heading 110. Heading 110, the splitters back down towards Silex. This should put you first straight.
Man, I gotta learn the speeds in this plane a little bit
Sky High
better.
1, join a localizer.
Flying it way too slow.
For 1600, she lay descend, pilot's discretion, maintain 4,000. Energy, the Palmdale altimeter is showing 3007.
Great landing, that's freaking debatable.
For 357, extra Tango, flighting 140. Right off of Lima, cannot circle approach 134.2.
Okay.
134.2.
Jetwing Tower 992 Whiskey, clear of 20 right at Gulf for ACI West.
992 Whiskey, taxi to the ramp, straight ahead, have a nice day.
Alright, taxi to the ramp, straight out, 992 Whiskey.
Number 7 X-ray Tango, fly heading 100, join a localizer.
Alright, we got some homies to pick up.
7 X-ray Tango is a mile from Silex, maintain 4,000 until Silex, report inbound on the hold. And you're cleared for the LDA Charlie, runway. Correction, cleared for the LDA Charlie approach.
Should have plenty of fuel on board as well, so we may not have to shut down as we pick up
now we're
our
both utterly confused.
customers here. Yeah, we're gonna get this little taxi.
At Sky High 1 is 3 miles from Silex. Maintain 5,000.
It's so nice not to
inbound,
have to
passing
update
Silex
the
from
weather
the hold.
manually.
Here's the LDA Charlie approach, circle runway 34 left.
Okay, I think we can sneak around
Sky High 1, you
here.
got IFR traffic just to your 12 o'clock, mile and a half, opposite direction at 4,000 to the Cherokee, doing a hold for the approach as well. That's why I need to maintain 5,000 until he's clear.
That truck.
maintain visual separation for that traffic if you can.
Let's hold there, and let's get our passenger door and baggage
For 788 Alpha Lima, this is SoCal approach. The Burbank altimeter 3006 information. X-ray is current. Advise when you have that.
All right, here is our... Where
7 X-ray Tango. Not quite. The instructions were once you cross Silex to start the hold, but it was kind of confusing on both of our parts. Do you want to try it again, or do you want to continue from where you are right now? At this point, anything works.
Okay, Bullhead, we are going to...
Roger. And are you doing the sky rating right now?
Hop on out of here. We don't really have any considerations. We're going to be out at...
I'll have to see do the actual approach one more time before I can pass you on that one, because I'm not sure. I'm not really sure who's at fault there on that one.
We'll do 11.5.
I'll give you one chance to try this. Cancel the approach. Fly heading 180. Maintain 4,000.
Sky High Cluster F, no doubt. Let's make sure that we have Oscar current here.
Temperature 9er, dew point 2, altimeter 3006. Arriving and departing runways 20 left, 20 right. Visual approaches in use. VFR departures contact clearance delivery, advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold toward instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Oscar. John Wayne Airport, 8 TIS information Oscar. 0353 Zulu. Wind 040 at 3. Visibility 10. Sky condition, clear. Temperature 9er. Dew point 2. Altimeter 3006. Arriving and departing runways 20 left, 20 right. Visual approaches in use. VFR departures contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short.
Okay, 1281, 26 in there, and let's get 20.8. That will get us configured nicely for departure. And let's go with FSEconomy. Log in. Start flight. We got all of our passengers loaded in. We got so much fuel. We're all locked up. Looks good. Okay. Departure time. Showing clearance Piper Navajo 9er Whiskey over at ACI West. We'd like to pick up flight following to Bullhead at 11,500. We got information Oscar, and we'd like the orange departure, please. Did any of that go through?
Officer calling you. Stand by, please.
Bummer. Alright guys, you're gonna have to hang on just a few more minutes here.
Number 7 X-ray Tango is 2 miles from Silex. Turn to the right, heading 270. Join a localizer. Maintain 4,000.
We're working on it.
Until established. Report inbound on procedure turn. Clear out of Charlie. Approach. Circle runway 34 right.
We're going to get the 330 here.
For 7 X Tango, just push to the localizer because you missed that turn. The minute heading is going to be a left turn. Now heading 230. Left turn heading 230.
No, we're John Wayne. That's
Sky 1, roger. Contact Van Nuys Tower.
Van Nuys Tower, Sky High 1's inbound, past Silex on the LDA Charlie.
Papa.
Sky High 1, Van Nuys Tower. Circle west of field for a left down runway 34 left, clear to land.
Okay.
Circle west of field for a left downwind, 34 left, Sky High 1.
Yeah, it's kind of a mess right now. So my VFR departure request is a little bit low on his priority list. Can at least taxi up a little bit and wait for
Our Tango, you on frequency?
Yeah, he's having a mess.
Officer 99 Tango Bishop, you weren't supposed to call up yet. You're supposed to wait till LA Center hands you off.
Okay.
99 Tango, Bakersfield Airport, 12 o'clock, 900 miles, port and say. Alright, 7 X-ray Tango, unable to pass in the Sky 1, just because we're not able to get this approach done, right?
Van Nuys Tower, Sky High 1, you're in left downwind for runway 34 left.
Doesn't look like we have any weather on the way there either, so that's good.
Sky High 1, runway 34 left, clear to land.
34 left, clear to land. Sky High 1.
Energy Lake Connect, Josh approach 126.1.
So there's not much functionality on this besides on, so that's okay. All right, this is just fantastic.
2 Energy Juliet, Joshua approach, palm the altimeter 3007.
He may not have known it was me.
We'll give him to maintain 13,000.
I'll give him a shout right now. John Wayne clearance, Navajo 992 Whiskey with VFR departure request when able.
For 992 Whiskey, John Wayne clearance.
Hey, John Wayne clearance, 992 Whiskey. We've got information Oscar over at ACI West. We'd like to pick up radar services to Bullhead at 11,500 via the orange departure.
You're Navajo, right?
Yeah, affirmative, Navajo. PA-31, 902 Whiskey.
902 Whiskey, Roger, on departure, sliding 330, maintain VFR at below 2,400. Departure on 128.1, squawk 6260.
6260. That's departure heading 330, out or below 2400, departure frequency 1281, squawking 6260, 902 Whiskey.
902 Whiskey, you're back correct.
I usually stick with GA because I am a student pilot.
1 o'clock and 7 miles per second.
We got 330 in there. I'm a student pilot, so I, you know, the tube liner stuff is cool and it's fun every once in a while, but it's not really applicable.
We're 788 Alpha Lima, contact for ring top.
The hell is that?
We're 57909 Tango, contact Bakersfield Tower, 18.1.
That's bizarre. There we go. Yeah, so I do every once in a while. I will, but this is the airport that I fly out of in real life.
Tower
So
Tango,
I get a lot out of the practice.
To the southwest inbound, full stop.
5799, Tango, Big Show Tower, enter left down runway 30 right, clear to land.
Okay, we're not going to do a run-up because we
30 right,
never shut the engine off.
99 Tango.
So let's just
Burbank Tower, Cessna 7,
get a move on here.
Alpha Lima, 7 mile west, inbound for landing with information X-ray.
Number 788 Alpha Lima, Burbank Tower, make straight in runway 8, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 15, Cessna 788 Alpha Lima.
Number 788 Alpha Lima, negative, make straight in for runway 8, runway 8, clear to land.
Runway 8, clear to land.
Jumping ground, Navajo 992 Whiskey at ACI West, ready to taxi.
Bird 992, Whiskey John Wayne, ground turn transponder now, please.
Yes, sir. I forgot to do that.
Runway 2 Whiskey, runway 20 right, taxi up Bravo Kilo.
Bravo Kilo 20 right, enter 2 Whiskey. No, come on X5, go. Go, 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 go. Dude, it's 5 mile speed limit. Or maybe no, 10 miles. 10 mile an hour speed limit through here, dude. Come on, dude.
Van Nuys ground, Sky High
He just
1,
been circling all day long.
London Hotel.
Did he say Kilo?
Sky High 1, taxi to the ramp via Alpha.
Why does that say Kilo on there?
Ramp via Alpha, Sky High 1.
Yeah, we'll keep the RPMs low. We'll climb out of here like a maniac. We'll actually get some.
Looking now, Juliet, kind of SOCOM approach.
We'll get one notch of flaps in here.
134.2.
All right, let's switch over to 1268. Okay, that looks good too. Joey Tower, Piper, Navajo, 992 Whiskey, holding short runway 20 right at Kilo. Got it.
Number 629 Juliet, circle approach. We call altimeter 3006, ascend positive discretion, maintain 6,000.
Joey Tower, Navajo, 992 Whiskey, holding short runway 20 right at Kilo.
November 902 Whiskey. John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right, Echo clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 20 right, 902 Whiskey. Okay. Lights, camera, action.
Van Nuys Tower, Sky High 1.
Let's do it.
Sky High 1, go ahead.
Sky High 1 requesting results of scenario 1.
Sky 1 unable to pass for 2 reasons. Reason 1 is that you're supposed to have a Sky High call sign when you're shooting the Sky High 1 rating. You're supposed to use a November call sign, or that's some sort of privately registered call sign. And number 2 is that you're supposed to land on runway 34 right, or runway 16 left, not 34 left. Supposed to land on the little runway, not the big runway.
Tower Sky High 1. I thought we were giving clearance for 34 left. I'm also showing a note on my 34 right closed.
Uh-oh.
Sky High 1, no matter what I give you particularly, you're supposed to request the other runway. The NOTAMs, we don't simulate those real world NOTAMs at Carenado Airport.
Gotcha. And then help me on the call sign. We're supposed to use our own call sign for that, you're saying?
That's correct. That's what I'm hearing from my supervisor.
But we are supposed to call out Sky High 1 when we're doing the scenario?
Caution. TFR
You're only supposed
head.
to use the Sky High call signs on the other ratings. The first one, you use like a November 1, 2, 3, 4 or something like that.
Oh, and there's our traffic. Good.
Thank you. Sorry about that. Appreciate your help.
No problem. Otherwise, you should pretty good.
Pretty good.
Ground 2 Whiskey Radar contact on departure.
Never to departure, Nair 2 Whiskey. See ya. SoCal departure, Navajo at Niner 2 Whiskey, 1300, restricted 2400.
Number 992 Whiskey, SoCal departure. Cancel out to restrictions on navigation.
Alright, canceling altitude restriction, resuming ONAV, 992 Whiskey. Okay, we want to climb up as quickly as we can. Yeah, 1132 is good to go, D. Miller. Thankfully. That was a pain in the butt. Okay, let's get like a nice cruise climb going here. We want to get up to our cruising altitude as quickly as possible and get away from all of the traffic here. We should be pretty good to go.
Taxi to the ramp.
These guys are going to be at 3,000 over here, the arrivals into John Wayne, so we should be up and over them.
Golf. And remember, you were instructed to clear on runway 30 right. So 30 left is incorrect runway.
Yeah, 1132 is the X-Plane public beta that's out right now.
Taxi by golf.
Yeah. It can crash your sim. I had a crash last night on it.
Caution.
In Canada
TFR.
when it was heavy rain. Well, let's keep our fingers crossed so we don't have to deal with any crashes.
Juliet, flight heading 140 vectors to final. Contact for call approach 128.5.
Contact 128.5, flight heading 140 vectors approach 629 Juliet.
Yes. Pretty much directly over my neighborhood. Oh yeah. That's really funny. This is my town right here. Angel Stadium.
SoCal approach, good evening. King Air, November 629 Juliet with you at 6,300 or 6,000.
Oh, you're in Fullerton? Nice, man. Commencing docks. That's okay. I wouldn't mind some visitors.
Affirmative. For 629 Juliet, SoCal approach, altimeter 3007 information, Victor, and descend and maintain 2,500 and fly heading 160. Vector's visual approach from my T5 left.
Maintain 2,500.
Got a pretty good climb going here.
Vectors to ILS runway 25 left, altimeter 3007, 629 Juliet.
And we should be clear enough from all of those arrivals actually by like 2,500 feet. So we'll turn away from these little clouds. Disney TFR, yeah. I mean, to be honest, 94 feet. To be honest, that... Oh, no, sorry, that was a different thing. Yeah, 3000. That TFR is actually... They're really, really lax with that TFR. You could actually not be on flight following and fly right through it. They really don't care. I don't know what the point of it is other than just be aware of it. I mean, fireworks go off at night and, you know, there's... you know...
For 1600 Juliet at the airport.
Tall structures and stuff, but... Motion sickness, oh, that is rough, Kai.
For 1600 Juliet, clear for the visual approach from T5 left.
But yeah, there have been instances where guys have flown through that TFR not on flight following, and they just really don't care. It's possible. I'm really not sure. It's just, I know that it is not really. They don't really care about it.
Fulton Ground,
They don't care too much about it.
Transit with Kilo requesting IFR clearance to Van Nuys.
Grumman 8104 on request standby. We're at full team attack stand by sharp. Contact LA Tower.
I remember you telling me that, Kim. Yeah, first couple flights were pretty short.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation, like a shortened one. Would you say Kai or Thrick? Whatever nickname shortened version. Kai Thrick.
Juliet.
Or Kai Thrick's not too bad. I just made it up. Kai Thrick is easy enough to say. So do you still get it if you're not flying? Well, Kai Thrick, have you been up in a small plane? Like, have you taken a Discovery flight yet? Just airliners? Well, I would say that is probably step number one would be schedule a Discovery flight and tell them, be up front, say, look, can I get motion sickness?
3,000, expect 4,005 minutes after departure.
You know, we might have to keep this short, but I am interested in doing this. You know, can we keep it potentially shorter? And they'd be happy to help out with that.
Venice file 3,000, 4,000, 5 minutes, 128.1, 2223, 81041.
81041, back correct. You got two things to change there. Amend heading 2103 and heading 120 should be heading of 120, 120. And then maintain 2,000, expect 4,005 minutes after departure.
All right, heading 120, and then vector still be just filed, and 2,000, 4,005 minutes, 041.
041, back correct, thank you. Bronte Whiskey, can I SoCal approach on 134 point, question 135.4, 35.4.
All right, 35.4, 902 Whiskey. SoCal approach, Navajo 902 Whiskey, 11,500.
For 902 Whiskey, SoCal departure. The Ontario altimeter 3004.
All right, 3004, 902 Whiskey, thanks. I was listening to live ATC on the drive home today, and I heard a lot of C on the tower. Nice, Turbo. So I actually have a like pre-recorded video version of the game that Julia and I played. It's highly edited, but it is pretty. I don't know. It is what it is. I think it's funny, but it might also be super stupid. but I'll get that published here soon. Okay, is this cloud? That's about all the legal stuff I can advise. Nice, kid. All right, we're gonna divert around this cloud here a little bit.
Fullerton ground, Grumman 81041. Transient, ready to taxi with Kilo.
Fullerton ground.
Grumman 81041, Fullerton ground, with 24 taxi valve.
24 via Alpha, 81041.
How you guys doing back here? We all good? How's the view? There's someone on the wing. Something. But yeah, get that Discovery flight going. They're super easy to schedule. They're, I mean, basically zero effort. Well, high wing. What do you want? What do you want from me, man? You want a mobile hotspot? Is that what you want? This plane is from the frickin' 70s, dude. Look at the little beverage cart, though. You get a couple of beers in there. Turbo show, dude. That's awesome. I am such a huge proponent of the Discovery flight. I actually did 2 of them.
I'm straight ahead, I'm nasty.
And I loved it. It was just like the most fun ever. You know, the second one I had got delayed a handful of times because of weather, which was really frustrating. But when we finally did it, it was gorgeous out, and there's nothing like it. It's super cool. Hotspot, sangria, and some cashews. Yes, Turbo, you can definitely log your Discovery flights. Yep. I logged both of mine. My hours would be comically low if it wasn't for those 2 Discovery flights. It's ridiculous. I don't really count them because, you know, I mean, it's not really part of your studying or whatever. But any minute in the front seat with the CFI. Where are you at with my road to PPL? I am at 21 hours. I have done my initial solo. I have done 2 additional solos, and my cross country solo. And those are the milestones, really. So what I have left to do, first of all, I need a minimum of 40 hours. And then once I have, well, not once I have the 40 hours, but within those 40 hours, I need a night cross-country flight. And then I need my long cross-country flight, which is 150 miles total, with 3 airports. So basically home base, 2 airports, and then back, which is pretty easy. Depending on where you live, it might be a little bit trickier to do that, but hey, what's up, Ernie? How's it going? Back on course. Thank you, management. Yeah, we're getting back. We're getting back. We just had a little cloud friend that we needed to go around. We probably don't need this going here. I'm doing all right, Ernie. I'm doing okay. Thank you. So yeah, we got long cross country, night cross country, and then 3 hours of instrument flying and 3 hours of night flying, and then just hit the hours and good to go. So not too much left. Just waiting on my potential CFI to confirm that we have an airplane to use, and then we'll be off to the races. It's a pretty rad looking plane. Yeah, Ernie. Yeah, the long cross country is 150, 3 airports, landing at 3 different airports, and the shortest, or the how do they have it worded? It's really kind of a funny wording of it. It's 150 miles with at least one leg more than 50 miles is how they classify it. One leg needs to be more than 50 miles. So you could do 2 airports that are, you know, right next to one another, and then a long one, which is more or less what I'll be doing, probably. Or you can do, you know, 3 50-mile airports. It's however you want to do it. How long of a flight is that usually? Cross country, it really depends on where you're going. Braddy, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Good to see you. One solo cross country flight of at least 150 nautical miles total distance with a full stop landings at 3 points and 1 segment of at least 50 nautical miles. Yeah, very odd the way that they have that worded.
Still got departure group name 1041, level 2000.
150 nautical miles.
31041, so got departure.
Like, basically, they don't want you to do like a bunch. Like, you could do, you know, especially in SoCal, I could do a flight of 50 miles. I could land at 7 airports, or 150 miles, land at 7 airports, but no leg is longer than 50 miles. So that's essentially all they're trying to avoid you doing, is going to multiple airports with shorter hops in between. So they want to make it a cross country. Like, we're going to fly a long distance to an airport and then fly whatever distance you want, essentially, to another airport and then come back at minimum. But yeah, so a 50-mile flight, you know, you're looking at probably 2 hours total if you're going to an airport that is even marginally busy. And that's really just, you know, turning it on, you know, taxiing, doing your run-up, getting everything situated, taking off, landing, taxiing back, get situated for your next leg, take off. And if you're in line, like my cross-country was actually, it was almost 150 miles, but it was only 2 airports, down Camarillo, down and back, but there were 9 airplanes, including me, waiting to take off. So that took a lot more time to actually get, you know, in the air on that one. But yeah, they want to force a long distance cross country for your navigational skills, flight planning, you know, there's just a lot more things that can happen in 50 miles that can't happen in 15, 20 miles. Because it forces you to pick a cruising altitude that's safe and get in, you know, cruise power and manage your fuel and do all those things that a short flight or shorter legs you really don't have to manage. Because imagine doing like what my 26 airport loop. I mean, I'm full mixture, full everything the whole way, just because it's one airport after another. So it doesn't, I'm not learning fuel management or making sure to lean or, you know, anything like that.
041, clear at Seal Beach.
Direct Seal Beach, 041.
That's some clouds over at Big Bear. It looks like we're clear. I was a bad boy and didn't check the weather at Bullhead. Yeah, cool. There's a little bit of clouds at 12,000, but that's fine. Are there equipment requirements for your long distance cross country, as in GPS required? No GPS. No, Ernie. It's whatever your aircraft that you're training has. You can technically train in any airplane, as long as you're checked out in it. It's nice to see some snow cover on those mountains again. Yeah, I know. It's gorgeous the last couple of weeks. So, no Big Bear in Wrightwood. Yeah, it's right over that mountain. And Impact TV, what's happening? Good evening. Over here, you're not allowed to use GPS in the cross country. That's interesting. Yeah, here you just use whatever you got. If you've got a G1000, you use the G1000. If you've got a compass and a map, then use a compass and a map. Old school style, Ernie. Nothing wrong with that. Sundial works too. See, your average 172 will survive 50 nautical miles on full throttle, full mixture anyway. Oh, you're from Apple Valley. Right on, Impact. Sorry, I missed a couple of...
Guys, say 24, cancel the outfit restriction at Q9 to send by the OCA1 arrival. Portland level 270, the altimeter at John Wayne is 3006.
Nice. Oh, no, no problem, dude. Yeah, I was actually just scrolling up and looking at if I had missed anything, which I did. This FSE setup is a pain. It is a pain to get going, but once you're going, it's fun. I am very low maintenance on it. I don't do it a whole lot, but once you get past that initial headache of getting everything dialed in, they make it really easy to get going. Yeah. Nerf Bullets, good evening. We got some high desert dudes chilling. I like it. $26 FBOs. Damn, dude. That is crazy. Alright, we are clear of obstructions, and now we're going to go direct to Bullhead from here. What kind of heading do we have here? 046. Okay, we'll track that for a little bit.
All right.
23 aircraft. Damn, dude. I own one, and it was given to me. 22. Where are we? 2235, I think, was what we were told is the cruise setup for this guy. EGT is a little bit rich of peak. Let's go. Can we lean it a little bit more? It should be good there, right? Nice and slippery. Look at that, dude. Nice. I agree, Impact. Yeah, if like for me, I stick to all of my local flights that I do.
County Delay Center 126.35 today.
Is that for me? That was 12635, 92 whiskey.
35 today.
One, two, six.
Bernard 2 Whiskey, may have stepped on you. Contact LA Center 126.35.
Okay, 12635, Niner 2 Whiskey, thanks. Yeah, that was kind of weird. Los Angeles Center, Navajo, Niner 2 Whiskey, 11,500.
Navajo, Niner 2 Whiskey, Los Angeles Center, roger. 29 Palms, altimeter 3007, maintain VFR.
Alright, maintaining VFR, Niner 2 Whiskey. Little voice change, okay. If I remember correctly, I spent some time with a Dutch officer who was to become the first Dutch astronaut to fly the space shuttle, in the space shuttle. That's friggin' awesome. He was a great guy. All of the Dutch people I have worked with are fantastic. It's a cool story. How's our ground speed looking? 184 knots. Fudge, yeah. Look at that. Bottom left corner. I don't know if you can't see that, but yeah, we're smoking. I have quite a few Carenados. It took approximately 3 months to break. Now I have to make the decision.
Grumman 041, contact SoCal 134.9er.
Oh, you've got X-Plane 10. Got it. Got it. That is quite the decision.
Grumman 81041, SoCal approach, LA altimeter 3007.
We're hauling ass, dudes. This is cool. How's our fuel flow going? That's pretty good. About 20 gallons per hour each side. That's not bad. Turbo Show. You don't use X-Plane 11 on Steam, do you? I do actually have X-Plane 11 on Steam. Yeah, if you go to Henderson, I don't really care. If you go to the general here and then about X-Plane, that pulls up what copy you're currently running. 50 degrees rich of peak. I think we're we're a little bit lean of peak right now, but I can't tell like where we're stuttering. This is kind of where I haven't found a good version in the sim, because if I keep pulling the mixture, the RPM's dancing a little bit, but it never really stumbles. It's just gonna like freaking peak out, you know? So having it a little bit yeah, no, you got it, Turbo. Yeah, I mean, I've been just flying this thing, like, I'm pretty sure this is 50 degrees cool of the little red line. It's also not my fuel, but there's no stuttering of, you know, like, okay, there's peak, let's add a little bit. Yeah. And Kim, at least from what I've been told, going over this with my CFI, is that, you know, you want to make sure you know what the POH says. So if the plane is fine, lean of peak or rich of peak or whatever, it just depends on the engine itself. But I mean, lean of peak seems to be a little bit like the consensus of where it's happy, I would say, right? High wing? I mean, you want it to be like, in this scenario, cruising, higher altitude, be a little bit lean. I mean, it should be pretty cold up here, right? I mean, we're below...
Yeah, 24, contact SoCal 127.4.
I was going to say we're below freezing. We're not quite below freezing.
Approach on 127.4, Scott.
No, we are. Yeah, we are below freezing. Yeah, inner is Celsius. Yeah, so we're below freezing. I mean, it's cold up here.
Say 24, SoCal approach, Roger, verified, ascending me the arrival, and have information, Oscar at John Wayne. Roger, expect visual approach, runway 20, right?
I hope I have an ortho out here. Damn it. Sadly, I need to learn comms. In all my years of simming, never picked up the ATC stuff. Seems overwhelming. Impact TV, it is one of my favorite things about flying. I picked up PilotEdge maybe like a month or two before my second Discovery flight. And I was on the radio. I've been on the radios ever since in the real plane. I mean, my second Discovery flight, I had an hour of, or less than an hour of log time from a previous Discovery flight up in the Seattle, Washington area. And I freaking love it. And out of John Wayne, too, which is a Class Charlie, which has, you know, departure procedures and all kinds of atypical things. It just is practice, and the existence of PilotEdge makes it really easy to practice and get good at radio calls. It's really, you know, you talk about the FSEconomy being a game changer for you in the sim. For me, yeah, in Turbo Show, exactly. Listening to live ATC makes it seem less overwhelming. But really, you know, Impact TV, there's a ton of ways to learn how to do it. And I learned from watching streams. I learned from watching YouTube videos. And ultimately, and the real world stuff, like Turbo Show said, liveatc.net was a huge help for me. But I mean, Impact, it's not even about like paying somebody. There's opportunities to learn just from being here, honestly. I mean, if you have some questions, ask in the chat. You know, I mean, I do the flights where we're on live ATC, or we're on PilotEdge. And if you've got questions, or if you say, like, hey, what would you do in this scenario? How would you handle this scenario on the radios? We can put ourselves in that scenario and talk about how you would talk to air traffic control. Real world ATC don't mind if they have to repeat as long as you read back correctly. Well, oh, hang on. So did I get all the plugins from Simulator? Oh, I did it. Got all the plugins for Simulator, but now it's saying my username and password is different from the forum login. How do I find out what that is? We're going out to Bullhead. Go Navy. Sub with Twitch Prime, man. I am not sure. I think you could go into... I mean, I would just look up what your password is and just double check that with the forum. Yeah, D. Miller, the PilotEdge training workshop is great. But yeah, it's all about how you talk to them. Impact, the PilotEdge subscription is basically $20 a month for just ZLA, and that's Los Angeles up to San Luis Obispo, Bakersfield, includes Vegas, and parts of the Grand Canyon down to San Diego. So it's $20 a month. It's a lot when you add it up, but considering, and especially if you're going to be flying, if you are intending in any way to fly in the real world, it'll save you thousands of dollars. But it's really, once you get down the formula, it's pretty simple. If you speak back to them slow and concisely, they will talk to you slow and concisely. If you talk quick and you're kind of, you know, getting ahead of yourself a little bit, they'll talk quick back. I'd start just like you would in the real world. Start learning VFR flying and utilizing ATC. Yes, Fess. That's what I did. So when I started learning, I didn't leave John Wayne. I would just leave John Wayne, fly around, come back to John Wayne, do pattern work, you know, just the flights that I'm doing. Then I would start to venture out a little bit. I'd go to Fullerton, I'd go to Corona. You know, then just keep stretching it as I get more comfortable. You just keep kind of expanding your your flying. So going over class Bravos, transitioning, going into uncontrolled versus controlled, all that stuff. Plus, when you file a flight plan in PilotEdge, you can put a note that you're a noob and they will go slow.
Galaxy 24, roger. Expected
Yeah.
approach 20 right. Oscar's current.
Yeah, exactly.
20 right.
Let's see.
Grumman 1041 SoCal approach, roger.
172, 606
1 o'clock, 7 miles.
with a 310 horsepower Lycoming, recommend 50-degree rich of peak. Yeah.
Grumman 041 under climb and maintain 5,000 for direct Van Nuys.
The reason why I'm in this view right here is because I don't have an ortho that we're flying over, and it's embarrassing. So we're just going to look at this pretty airplane and check that everything is good to go. What do we got over here? Gyro looks good. It's not necessarily envy, it's just that I rarely fly out here, so I always forget to do some of these tiles.
Grumman 041, sorry, you said you want to do the VR Bravo?
All I just need to do is download them.
Grumman 041, roger.
I just keep forgetting. Because this looks so nice.
5,400 cross Van Nuys.
Look at how nice that looks.
Cleared VOR Bravo approach.
Look at how stupid that looks.
And if you're unable Van Nuys at 5,400 advise. Galaxy 24, you appear to be off course. Just turn left heading 030 vectors visual approach. Descend and maintain.
Alright, we're moving pretty good. We're making good time. Where is your favorite place to fly?
Remember,
Camarillo.
Whiskey, Los Angeles Center,
Impact.
possible pilot deviation. You appear to be inside the restricted 2501 airspace.
Crap. Did I forget to look up that? 2510. Where is it? Where's my...
992 Whiskey, Los Angeles Center.
Yeah, Los Angeles Center, 992 Whiskey. We're just looking up the information now. Flight level 800? Yeah, so we are definitely below flight level 800, aren't we?
192 Whiskey, the airspace you're in is from the surface to unlimited, so anywhere in that airspace without prior approval is not going to be allowed.
We'll text the Pentagon right now, 902 Whiskey.
For 902 Whiskey, roger.
Let me text NORAD. We'll get the... Yeah, he was looking at it. Let's see here. I'm confused. Can't he just give you a heading around? Oh yeah, he could. If I had asked. I mean, to be fair with PilotEdge, if you ask for clearance through some of these special use airspaces, they'll let you go, but you just have to actually do it, you know. Selva, General Selva. LA Center 902 Whiskey. We just got off the phone with General Paul Selva. We got approval through the airspace.
November 902 Whiskey, roger, thanks, appreciate that. You're just now exiting the airspace just in time.
Roger that, 902 Whiskey. Oh my god. Everybody gets got. That's a tame one. He is all-seeing, omnipotent. I used to be a first-name basis with the commander of NORAD. Of course, by first-name basis, I meant he called me Ernie and I called him General. That's really funny. Time to change this to roleplay. Yeah, are we gonna have an escort here? It says in the in the chart here, which is kind of funny. Which airspace was this again? It was 2501 Delta, right? So if you go up here, oh, I was looking at 2301, 25. The hell is it? 2501 Delta. Oh yeah, there it is. Unlimited, continuous. Look at that. 2501 Delta, unlimited, forever. Son of a bitch. Okay. Well, good thing the general approved us through, so that's good. Happy to fire the B-29. Oh my god. It is a huge argument that will never... Oh, that I will not get in the center. The old rich or lean of peak argument, huh? US vet. What does that say? Oh, Lima Mike. Oh, US vet Lima Mike. Yeah. Okay, let's see what kind of cloud cover we got here.
Southwest 824, descend and maintain 3000, airport 3 o'clock, 7 miles, report site. Correct shot for Skywest 824, descend and maintain 3000, airport 3 o'clock, 7 miles, report site. Skywest 824, under bigger approach, runway 20 right.
Oh, and there goes the clouds. Awesome.
roger, contact down on tower 100.3.
I'm watching right now, Zodius.
Roman 81041, Van Nuys Tower, wind calm, runway 16 right, clear line. November 992 Whiskey, contact Los Angeles Center 134.65.
13465, 902 Whiskey. See ya.
See you later.
Well, Turbo Show, I appreciate you saying that. You know, it's how I learned a lot. So I'm super happy and shocked that I'm even in a position to help answer questions. Because it was like just yesterday that I had no idea what was going on. Los Angeles Center 992 Whiskey 11,500. Good one to share on stream. He cut
Number
it.
992 Whiskey Los Angeles Center. Roger, maintain VFR and stand by for the Bullhead altimeter.
Okay, we'll maintain VFR 992 Whiskey. Good one to share on stream. He cut it from the first video he uploaded to YouTube and replaced it.
92 Whiskey, Bullhead altimeter 3000.
3000, 902 Whiskey. I think this is going to be jacked, yeah. Okay.
Sky West 824, contact Airline Tower 126.8. Sky 824, Airline Tower.
Turn COM 2
Call
off,
120 right, clear line.
or tune to IFP. COM 2 is off.
Destination ATIS is 119.825.
119.825.
Clear. Temperature 9R. Dew point -4. Altimeter 3000. Arriving and departing runway 16. Visual approaches in use. Read
6.
back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information key. Laughlin Bullhead International Airport. 8 is information Yankee. 0455 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 9R. Dew point -4. Altimeter 3000. Arriving and departing runway 16. Visual approaches.
Yeah, and this was Jerry W, right? So what am I missing here? Completely missed the public outcry about it, and it's bad. Zodius, can you paste that
Grumman 041 taxi.
that link
via
in the
November
Discord
and
so I
Bravo
can
to the
pull it
ramp,
up?
remain this frequency.
When you're done, do me a favor and tune back to 120.8 on COM 2 and turn it off on the COM panel. So go to 120.8, right, on COM 2 and turn it off on the COM panel. Okay, yeah, so it's off.
Radio check.
Interesting. A little fuzzy there. Okay, so if I go... Yeah. Yeah, I do see how it's broken. So if I switch back, if I go to the ATIS here... It's adding a lot of distortion. That's really weird. So what is a 20.8 that's nearby, unless it's still trying to... If it's trying to pick up John Wayne ground from 80 miles away. Yeah, that is weird. Yeah, that's really strange. It's thinking you're on John Wayne ground. Okay. Yeah, that's really strange. Okay, thanks, Odious. And this is Jerry W, right? Yeah. Okay, so the last video uploaded is what was ripped from. He replaced that video. Okay. Okay, we'll check that. We'll as soon as I land, we'll play that. Okay, yeah, streamable link is what he removed. Yeah, I heard about that earlier today, and I don't really know the backstory on it. I've heard that he's kind of an interesting... He takes some liberties with his flying. Alright, we're going to be in on 1-6. Right? I mean, he's got a little reputation, doesn't he, with some of his videos?
Skywest 824, taxi via Echo and Alpha to the ramp, remain this frequency, good night.
Okay, so 123.9 is in there. Bullhead. Let's see if there's... I would have done this, obviously, on the ground, but... So we're going to come in on 1-6. We're going to be at signature, so we're probably going to be off at Alpha 5. And... just back taxi on Alpha. Okay. Let's go procedures, and let's do a traffic pattern 1-6. We'll do right traffic 45 like that. That's route. Boom. Okay. 950 feet per minute. That says 1,000. Okay. Could probably do a little bit better than 1,000. High wing, I'm not 100% sure, man. We're We're trying to get the plane confirmed, but I can still get into 4 Foxtrot Golf and fly. I was expecting this weekend to be pretty rainy, so I didn't even bother reserving the plane this weekend. So I don't know. I mean, I hope very, very soon, and hopefully it's with Brad, but we're still waiting for confirmation that we will have that plane. Okay, 1700 is our pattern altitude. Should just be over these mountains here. And I'm actually going to shoot this. We're going to be over to the left there. Okay, let's go there and go heading. Go up a little bit more and go 5 degrees there. That is the plan, High Wing. That's the plan. We just need the plane. What do we got here? What are these guys doing? Beef 81? Beef 81, huh? Yeah. He's on Ernie. He Jerry W streams. I can't wait to see what he actually did. Honestly, like it whatever the things that I did hear about it, it sounded like it was really bad.
November 756, San Luis ground, runway 29er taxi via Alpha.
W is on YouTube. What's up, Lord Vold? We're as soon as we land here, High Wing, we'll check it out. There's a pilot from Northern California. Pilot from Northern California that posted a video of something. Not sure what yet. Back into Ortho land. He said he had
Number 55231, San Luis ground, clear to Santa Barbara Airport. Type to departure, fly runway heading. Radar vector is Morro Bay. Victor 27, and then as filed. Maintain 5,000. Departure frequency 120.55. Squawk 3621.
A 2,000 foot permitted descent through a cloud layer, basically right at minimums. Oh god. Oh boy.
Skyline 231, read back correct.
Okay, we're just going to
November 756 San Luis Tower, runway 29.
scoot right over here and dump it down into the valley. I think he deleted it, didn't he? Yeah, it didn't get deleted. He deleted it. Look at that camo. Camo livery. Once posted a funny portion on my Instagram story and got destroyed for watching him. Yeah, where is Brad when we need him? Coming up on... Coming up on 10 miles. All right, as soon as we get over...
Whiskey, advise when you have Bullhead Airport in sight.
Looks like that's the airport straight ahead. And we've got Bullhead in sight, 902 Whiskey.
902 Whiskey, roger, radar service terminated. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Squawk with VFR, frequency changed, approved, 902 Whiskey. See ya!
See you later. November 756, frequency change approved.
Contact John Wayne Tower, 126.8 today. 126.8, see ya.
Bullhead Tower, Piper, Navajo, Niner 2 Whiskey, 3,700, about 12 miles to the southwest over the border, with information Yankee, full stop. Okay.
Navajo, Niner 2 Whiskey, Bullhead Tower, roger, on the left base, runway 34, clear to land.
Okay, left base, runway 34, clear to land, Niner 2 Whiskey. Cool. Alright. So the ATIS...
Hello to ground, Skyline 552 True on that transient parking, ready to taxi.
So the ATIS said that runway runway 16
231 San Luis ground.
Runway 16
runway 29 taxi
was the
Alpha.
landing and departing runway.
Okay,
but winds are
Alpha,
calm,
Skyline
so I'm assuming that runway 34 is the calm, winds calm.
Alpha 5 from 34 for pattern.
Whatever runway. So winds are calm, they use 34, but the ATIS is saying 16.
5954 Whiskey, Bullhead Tower, runway 34 at Alpha 5, clear for takeoff, left closed, traffic approved.
The plane seems to be doing okay. See, I'm waiting for you to fly so I have an excuse to drive to John Wayne. Never driven my old new car to John Wayne yet. Oh!
November 5954 Whiskey, you can change
Hi, Wing,
the
you got
frequency.
it?
Runway 34 at Alpha.
Got it tinted today, and I'm afraid I messed up and got it tinted way too dark. No, you're fine.
To take off. Let's push traffic approved at Alpha 5, and we'll switch to tower.
Yeah, it seems to be going okay, Speedo. I don't know what it was doing
clearance,
the other night, but
Alpha Kilo, Piper Comanche.
I've got 1132 downloaded now.
Lima 70, requesting flights following. We have information Yankee.
Number 837 Alpha Kilo, you want flight following to where?
To Lima 70, I think Aqua Dulce.
Aqua Dulce,
Number 837
alright.
Alpha Kilo, roger. Departure frequency 124.35, squawk 6536.
12435 and 6536 on the squawk. 837 Alpha Kilo.
Number 3 Alpha Kilo, read back correct. Correct 7 Alpha Kilo, read back correct.
Julia wants to fly out to Aqua Dulce. Really bad. Coming up on pattern altitude here. Let's get our flaps open. Keep an eye on speeds. They just need to be at the blue line. Keep it fast. Okay, we've got traffic on our ADS-B, and we can also look visually. Heard he's going to be in the pattern. We got clearance to land, so we're okay for right now. Let's go gear down. There's three of them are green. We're still a little high for the pattern.
Cessna 54 Whiskey, extend downwind, you're number 2, following the Navajo, it's on about a 3-mile left base.
Pull up. Pull up.
We're about to be pulling up here. Steve XP. Welcome,
ground
sir.
Field, ground, November 837 Alpha Kilo Piper Comanche, ready to taxi with information Yankee.
Number 837 Alpha Kilo, brown ground, runway 26 right, taxi via Golf Delta.
26 right via Golf Delta, 837 Alpha Kilo.
Number 54 Whiskey, do you copy, extend downwind?
Extend downwind, sorry, 54 Whiskey.
San Luis Tower, Skyline 55231, holding short runway 29, ready for departure IFR.
Number 55231, San Luis Tower, runway 29, are clear for takeoff.
29, clear for takeoff, 55231.
Okay, are we all configured here? We got 3 green. We need to be fast. I don't want to get this thing too slow again. Trim seems to be okay. Oh, see, I'm not over slowing it here, and it's still bucking around like crazy. Let's go second notch of flaps. I'm gonna take some flap out. Maybe it's just for whatever
Whiskey, base turn approved, runway 34,
whatever reason
clear for the option.
is goofy with the full flaps. glide slope.
Five 4 Whiskey, I'm not getting your readbacks.
5 Whiskey, sorry, we switched buttons for contact. We are turning the base for 3-4, 3-4 curve of the option, and we're looking at the Navajo. Sorry about that, 5 Whiskey.
Number 231, contact departure.
Okay, we're to departure 231.
Okay, there's blue. There's the blue line. Let's keep it there. We're glide slope, blue line, center line, all lines.
Number 25477, Joshua approach.
Winds are calm too. Bit of correction there.
Number 25477, squawk 5006, and this aircraft type.
It's better with two notches of flaps in there.
Five 231, Santa Barbara departure, radar contact, reaching 3000. Turn left direct to Gaviota and resume navigation.
Kim, that's a good question that I should know, being the pilot in command. Bullhead Tower 992 Whiskey, clear of runway 34 at Alpha 6 for signature.
Number 992 Whiskey, taxi via Alpha to the ramp.
Alpha to the ramp, 992 Whiskey. Let's see here.
5 Whiskey, full stop.
Number 54 Whiskey, roger. November 25477, radar contact, maintain via far Palmer,
like...
altimeter 3008, advising at Fox Airport, Senate.
I don't know, it's hard to tell what that is, actually. Okay, open. I have to be, do I have to be stopped?
Number 25477, just be advised your radio is about 5x2. It's very hard to hear you.
Whoa. All right, Kim.
That is a little bit better, yeah.
All right, we'll drop them off at the FBO.
Echoey, I guess, is the way to
I thought you could.
Clarity's not very good.
It's not like me to break the immersion. Shit. Speaking of breaking. Yeah, that's weird that it wasn't letting me finish it.
5-4 Whiskey, intentions.
5 Whiskey, taxi to ramp.
5-4 Whiskey, taxi via Alpha, remain this frequency.
Alpha, your frequency, 5 Whiskey. Sorry about the response.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, at least we are on the ground. I'm gonna be heads down for a little bit. Oh, that's really funny. Virtual cache. Well, that's kind of what I was going for, Kim, but you know, was not cooperating. There we go. Got him. Got him. Now let's let him out. Just get their luggage going. But let's turn those off. Okay, let's go. Boom, 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 boom. And we'll go. Boom. Okay. I feel like I'm so far behind in the world of multi-engines, new call signs, everything is new. Paddle out, everything's going great. Just spicing it up a little bit. All right, so while those punks get out of here, let's check this out. And then we'll go back into FSEconomy. Okay. Is this going to work? Nope, that's Julia Cam. Fuck. Gotta just delete that thing. It always pops up. Here we go. Okay. Which way do I gotta go? I gotta go this way? Still see an ugly ass headset.
Cessna
Hey,
Skyhawk 204.
this ugly ass headset was free 99 and sports some RGB. You can't beat free RGB, so I wear them. All right, let's see what this guy does.
So here's our chart, and it'll show us on it. That's us moving. Now we have to do a complete U-turn because that's that Siskiyou we were going to.
Now descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
3,000 feet, 3-4 Quebec. So that's us, and we're going to be making the big U-turn. It's on here too. And we're making the big turn.
Quebec and previous controller told me you have the telephone number.
3-4 Quebec, I have the telephone number ending in 6847.
We're at 3-4 Quebec, turn 15 degrees left.
Okay, we're going 15 left, 3-4 Quebec.
Is that the
so
flight?
He's going to start
the flight services to cancel the flight plan?
I'm going to anticipate that, and I'm going to say, let's just take the plane, go and Siskiyou direct, activate. So
somebody thought it was a good idea to let me fly this thing.
10, turn 5 degrees right.
That was a funny question, though. Do you anticipate getting in? It's like, yeah, that's the whole idea. I was moving. Yeah.
What plane is this?
Go down fast.
Horizon 2541, 4 miles from Tudor, across Tudor at or above.
He can't turn us, a direct 90, so he's going to kind of box us in.
You know what it is. It's just
come around.
Total shit.
That because of other traffic? No, just because of where our position is.
He's got a nice setup.
2-4 Quebec, turn another 15 degrees left.
Okay, 3-4 Quebec, we're turning left another 15. So see how he's making us go.
That autopilot's pretty immediate, isn't it?
So I shortened the video from the missed approach to this point because there was more content coming up. You'll see up ahead that I was above the glide slope and couldn't capture it on the autopilot, so I just hand flew this approach. Stay tuned.
Let's get down, let's put our nose down fast and get down to that 3,000.
Part 88, if you're looking for IFR squawk 4260 on standby. Part 88, radar contact, maintain VFR and standby. It's going to be a while for get you your...
See that? See how the clouds are hugging the ground there? That's what we had over the airport.
Number 1, Papa Mike, you want the ILS or the visual?
I will take the ILS, please. 3-4 Quebec's coming up on the EADS. Not sure if I missed the termination.
We're at 3-4 Quebec, change advisory frequency approved. Don't forget to give me your downtime, your cancellation.
3-4 Quebec, roger. We'll cancel with you in the air or on the ground. We're keeping the code going to 22-7, 3-4 Quebec.
88, say request.
He's busy. Harbor traffic, Twin Cessna 134 Quebec, 5 to the west on the approach, second try, full stop, Auburn. Gas, check undercarriage, got 3 grains, mixtures up. We'll put the props where we want them, that's good. And we're about to intercept, we're trying this again. This time we're going to go into 1848, which will be our straight in for 7. If we see the runway at 2200, let's get the wind again.
Overcast at 3,900. Temperature 2 Celsius. Dew point 2 Celsius. Altimeter 2,997 inches of mercury.
Here's where I disconnected the autopilot and hand flew the approach.
Baller.
Auburn Municipal
Baller.
Airport.
Kobe.
Weather observation 2045 Zulu. Wind calm.
This is where I disconnected the autopilot and nosedived it into the frickin' ground.
300. Overcast at 3,900.
Hell yeah, High Wing. Can't be messing around with that copyright stuff.
2 Celsius.
I like generic EDM.
997 inches of mercury.
All right, I got to hand fly it because nothing on GPSS, so.
So I got a little quiet, concentrating on the approach in the cockpit. So I'm going to speed this up 4 times for this quick segment. Weather got worse, got to 300 broken. So watch what happens.
Minimums. Minimums.
Got it.
Oh, get out of here, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Woo! That was awesome. Wow.
Hey, we're here.
Here's a look outside the front camera from minimums into landing. I saw the airport
Minimums.
right at minimum.
Minimums.
Got it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And for you synthetic vision fans, I'll start the video for this portion right at 2200, which is the circle to land minimums.
Minimums. Minimums.
Got it.
Synthetic vision is just
So
like,
the autopilot
oh.
did that trick. Yeah, I had to turn the autopilot off. I hand flew that.
You did a damn good job.
Thanks.
Wow, that was intense.
I know it's a long video, but let's throw in the 1-minute Garmin pilot recap. So here we're upwind out of Oakland. Now you can see the weather, where the controller is vectoring us around the weather. Did a pretty good job of avoiding it. Coming up on the area that was clearing that showed in the video here in the Sacramento Valley. And then our destination, of course, had the weather. So here I am heading on the approach plate for Siskiyou, about to turn right on the first attempt. Here's the right turn on final. Thought we were going to get in. Oh no, here's a mist. So here's a mist. I was flying slow, so I wouldn't be going away from the airport really fast. Started making the turnaround. Here's Siskiyou, and here's the inbound course. And this time we got in.
Yeah, I'd
As I
say.
pulled in, the wife did not look happy. But thanks for riding along.
The flaps on because of
Standby.
and we're
Missed. Sky condition 1,000.
because nothing on GPSS. So,
Dude.
So I got a little quiet, concentrating on the approach in the cockpit. So I'm going to speed this up 4 times for this quick segment. Weather got worse, got to 300 broken. So watch what happens.
Minimums. Minimums.
got it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh
Woo!
my
That
god.
was
awesome. Zodius, which one did you send? Tactical approach. Oh my god. This is when he blames the AP and then started at 31.
1,000.
FedEx.
FedEx is the 2 cleared ILS, runway 30 approach.
210 on the speed. Clear the ILS 30, approach southwest 58.2.
Oh, and this is a
1887, contact Oakland Tower 127.2.
he's updated it since this, obviously. At the bottom, watch the bank.
Switch with you 7.5 VDM, so we're off.
So 1506 NorCal approach, cleared ILS, runway 30 approach.
30 ILS, runway 30, southwest 1506.
34 Quebec needles in. We can call it established.
Number 34 Quebec, Roger. You're still clear for the ILS.
Clear for the ILS. 34 Quebec.
So right about here, I realized that the autopilot and the auto slew feature on the GPS isn't working too well. So I elected to hand fly the ILS because it wasn't following directions.
Okay, let's hand fly the ILS today.
Let's do it.
Autopilot's off.
What's his following like?
Going over to get the needle. And we're a little bit above the glide slope.
So here's a bunch of stuff that was going on. I was above the glide slope, so I had to worry about getting back down the glide slope. Then I went to go intercept the needle, but I didn't realize that the auto slew feature wasn't working. I thought it was just waiting for the leg on the Garmin 530 to catch up to it. So I'm flying pretty much perpendicular to the localizer. I do figure it out, and you can hear my check on with the tower. Just about this point, I almost called for a missed approach and was going to go out and set up to do it again just for practice. But you'll see, I realized I was off course and was correcting when I checked in. And all of this was going on while I was in the soup on IMC conditions.
Cessna 34 Quebec, contact Oakland Tower 118.3.
34 Quebec going to Tower 18.3, thanks, Anselmo. Tower 34 Quebec checking in kind of on the ILS.
Tower 34 Quebec, you probably already know you're south of course, wind 200 at 6, runway 2 right, clear to land.
34 Quebec, Roger, we're correcting back. Autopilot's acting funny, so we're hand flying now and correcting. 34 Quebec, clear to land.
Tower 34 Quebec, Roger, and the last base is reported 1800. You should probably see the airport around 1,800 feet.
34 Quebec, Roger. So that was awful. And 34 Quebec, airport in sight now, way off course. We're correcting over for landing.
Tower 34 Quebec,
50-degree bank, I know.
34 Quebec has the airport in sight.
Thank you. And ExoJet 719, open ground, safe position. ExoJet 719, runway 20 for noise abatement, taxi via Charlie.
Dude, what?
Hold short, runway 2 right.
Kind of on the ILS. He absolutely just said kind of.
The Sandell 3308 lost the ILS.
And this dude posts this?
On the ILS, and subsequently was taking the plane in the wrong direction. So I switched to my backup gauge here. I know my gear is not down yet. I switched to my backup gauge here to fly that and correct it, and almost asked for the mist to come out and set it up again.
Oh yeah, and it lost the glide slope a few times too.
So here's our glide slope. That's working now. So if I put this on the localizer 275.
What's up with your gear, bro?
But the auto slew got lost here. I got to figure that one out. Maybe I'll go to the avionics shop sooner. Okay, so now gas check.
Dude, you got lost, bro.
3 greens, we hope. 1, 2, 3, and we'll go full flaps and add some power.
Dude, stern coordinator was like that.
I was waiting to correct, and didn't correct. Almost called the mist when they called that I was south of course.
Hi, Wing, I can send you the link too. Dude, what the hell? Dude, he was hauling
one last look. Your
ass.
gas are going to carry. You got 3 greens, mixers up, props up. Okay, there's a jet there. He's holding short. Wind does feel like it's coming from the left, and the windsock confirms that.
Well, 3 and 5, Mike Delta, cross, runways 28 right and 28 left at Bravo, hold short Bravo 1, hold short Bravo 1, kind of ground point 75.
And we're down.
What's up, T-Storm?
So here's a Garmin pilot sped up. You can see me heading for the localizer for Grove. And then I'm going to turn a little bit more to intercept it, that 250 she gave me. And then I was intercepted, went right through it, and then went to the right to correct, went left again, and then finally right about there came out and lined up for it and to landing.
And we'll go over to, we'll just make hotel. Why hurt the brakes?
Cross, runways 28 right.
Dude, what's crazy about that is he posts those videos? What? Like, look at what's up, Go Navy? That's hilarious. Okay, let's see who we've got here. If we can get anybody quick. LAX, mines, distance. Maybe we can go from to Henderson. We got 3 to Henderson. We could do Henderson. That's a pretty quick one. Get there. And we got here. All right, let's get these homies loaded up. And then we're going to go to clear and KIFP to KHND. Okay. Good there. SimBuddy. Not familiar with SimBuddy. All right, let's go. Gas on. Fuel pump. FSEconomy on crack. Nice. Love some crack. Okay, and let's get our mags around both. Why is that homie not... Let's get these dudes on the plane first, maybe. How about that? We'll... Henderson. Okay. What am I missing here? Fuel pump. Maybe that. Weird. Mixtures. Full rich, right? We got fuel. We got the inbounds. So that looks good. Go Navy's plane won't start either. Did I kill the batteries? Weird, it's like making the sounds, but it is definitely not doing it. What? Yeah, we could close the door. Door luggage. It should start with that, shouldn't it? Maybe that was it. Nope. Yeah, I thought I've started with.
Whiskey Tango Fox.
Whiskey Tango Fox, bro. Should we just do a little reload action here? Very strange. And now they're on. Yeah, same here. Okay.
Rate 37 Alpha Kilo, contact SoCal 1100.6.
Alright, there we go. Bullhead ground, Piper Navajo, Niner 2 Whiskey. We've got information Yankee. We'd like to get radar services northbound to Henderson, please.
Remember, Niner 2 Whiskey, roger. Departure frequency with LA Center 134.65. Squawk 6607.
Okay, that's departure frequency 13465, squawking 6607 at Niner 2 Whiskey.
Niner 2 Whiskey, read back correct.
07, cool. And 1 3, okay, and we're
837 off Kilo, SoCal approach, roger, maintain VFR.
Go ahead.
I was on the wrong frequency.
Number 5952 Whiskey, Bullhead ground, standby. Number 52 Whiskey, say aircraft type.
Beechcraft Baron, Whiskey.
Baron 54 Whiskey, roger. Departure frequency 134.6, squawk 5003.
Six and 5003 squawk 5 Whiskey.
5954 Whiskey, read back correct.
Bullhead ground, Navajo, Niner 2 Whiskey at signature, ready to taxi.
November 992 Whiskey, Bullhead ground, runway 34 taxi via Alpha.
34 via Alpha, Niner 2 Whiskey. Did you disconnect external inertial dampeners?
From the ground, Baron 5 Whiskey behind the Navajo.
Professor, if I knew what the hell that was, I probably would have forgotten. Ernie,
5954 Whiskey,
have a great night.
Runway 34 taxi via Alpha.
Thank you for joining us.
34 Alpha, and can we get Alpha 5? 5 Whiskey.
54 Whiskey, runway 34 Alpha 5, taxi via Alpha 5.
Alpha 5 is 34 at Alpha 5, X 5.
My Henderson, Nevada scenery is pretty jacked, but it'll have to work. We got a long-ass taxi here. Still gotta get used to these damn rudder pedals. Yikes.
Number 837 Alpha Kilo, exit class Bravo airspace, remain clear and maintain VFR. The Palomar altimeter is 3008.
It's not smooth, high wing. We are all the way down here.
With tower, Baron 595 Whiskey, hold short, 34 Alpha 5, ready for departure.
Baron 5954 Whiskey, Bullhead Tower, runway 34 Alpha 5, cleared for takeoff.
34 Alpha 5, cleared for takeoff, Baron 5 Whiskey.
Approaching runway 34.
Totally, man. Bullhead Tower, Navajo at 992 Whiskey, holding short runway 34 at Alpha 9.
Remember 992 Whiskey, Bullhead Tower, runway 34, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 34, 992 Whiskey.
Approaching runway 34.
No, Brad doesn't hate 172s.
Runway 34, 8,400
That's what we will be, might be, flying in. Right. Okay, let's get the strobe on here. Taxi light coming off, flight light coming on. We got fuel. Let's go ground fan off. Those on. Sweet. Let's see what the speed differential is here. Let's see.
For 54 Whiskey, contact departure.
Yeah, it's 53176.
992 Whiskey, Bullhead Tower, runway 34, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 34, 992 Whiskey. Oh crap. That sounded awesome, though. How about that move, huh?
November 55231, roger.
Brad did his ratings out of OCFC. No, he did it. I'm not sure whether he did his initial stuff, but it definitely wasn't completed at OCFC.
Carenado 2 Whiskey, push your transponder on, and then frequency change approved.
Bullhead Tower, 5 Whiskey.
Alright, frequency change approved, 992 Whiskey.
We're looking good.
We'll see you.
Oh, we're looking good.
Alright, 2 Whiskey, number 54 Whiskey.
5 Whiskey, can you confirm that departure frequency is 134.
So 134.65.
Los Angeles Center, 992 Whiskey, climbing through 2,500 for 4,500.
992 Whiskey, Los Angeles Center, squawk that in. 992 Whiskey, out of contact, 3 miles north of Bullhead, maintain VFR.
Maintain a VFR, 902 Whiskey.
I'll throw him an ident too.
Alexander 595 Whiskey, sorry about that. 3,800 climb.
Rear 5954 Whiskey,
It's a
Los
cool
Angeles
little
Center,
departure
ident.
here.
Ident 5 Whiskey.
Air 54 Whiskey, ready to contact 8 miles northeast of Bullhead, maintain VFR.
Maintaining VFR 5 Whiskey.
We may need to pop up a little bit higher than 4,500.
We're down at 2 Whiskey, VFR traffic, 12 o'clock, 3 miles, same direction as Barron at 5,100. He's also headed to Henderson.
Alright, we'll be looking for the traffic, 902 Whiskey. Saying a +9. See, that's close. Yeah, it's really close.
And 5 Whiskey, meet 11 off at 6,500.
at 4 Whiskey, roger.
Oh, there we got him. Los Angeles Center, 992 Whiskey, we've got that traffic in sight.
We're 902 Whiskey, roger.
In sight and going past him. That's what I'm talking about. Get him, Navajo. Get him.
Bank angle, bank angle, bank angle.
Arizona Aviator, thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it immensely. Enjoy, scroll below and enjoy the plethora of goofy sound effects. There are some secret ones that are not listed, but you'll find them out very quickly. Especially this one, which pertains to our flight right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the shut the f up sign. So please, be seated.
You beat me to it, Kim. You beat me to it, dude. Oh my god, that's awesome. So we got this little cloud issue here. We are gonna have to go around. Funny thing is this could update and be completely gone in like now. So I was 6 minutes old. Let's see what this ends up being. Yeah. Oh, nope. It's back. Okay. Son of a bitch. Hard left.
We're 837 Alpha Kilo, contact SoCal 128.1.
This is actually just 1132 default weather.
Arriving and departing runway 34.
Arriving and departing runway
45
left.
Las Vegas approach 118.4.
Visual approaches in use. Read backhaul runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information golf. Henderson Executive Airport, ATIS information golf. 0556 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10.
5954 Whiskey, Las Vegas approach, rudder. Maintain VFR, Vegas altimeter 3000.
Temperature 4. Dew point -6. Altimeter 3003. Arriving and departing
clouds.
runways 35 left, 35 right. Visual approaches in use. Read backhaul runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information all. Henderson
Number
Executive
837 Alpha
Airport,
Kilo, SoCal approach, downwind altimeter 3009er.
0556 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Ceiling 7,500 broken. 9,000 overcast. Temperature 4. Dew point -6. Altimeter 3003. Arriving and departing runways 35 left, 35 right. Visual approaches in use. Read backhaul.
For 8674 uniform, stand by. Skyline 231, contact Santa Barbara Tower, 119.7.
We gotta get in. We have to.
74 uniform.
This cloud is not good. So let's see.
Number 8674 uniform, proceed straight in, runway 29 and report 1 mile, final information, Quebec is current, verify you have it.
RNAV.
Number 7 uniform, Roger. Roger. Bird 55231, Santa Barbara Tower, Roger, runway 25, cleared for the option, wind 010 at 21, gust 25.
Am I going to be able to get in here VFR? Nope, that's jet. That's jet. I don't want that. Let's do piston. Since you're in cruise, you might want to pull back some of that manifold and RPM. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I do have that manifold pegged. Yeah, thank you, Arizona. No, I was trying to figure out how to deal with this enormous cloud that is right in my way, and trying to see if I need to pick up a IFR heading, which it looks like I might be able to make it around this guy. Looks like it's broken up into there, so I think we're okay. Screw those green arcs. Yeah, oh, I need to pull back this. I need to pull back. Let's figure it out. Lots and lots of.
902 Whiskey, contact Las Vegas approach 118.4.
118.4, 902 Whiskey. We'll see ya. Las Vegas approach. Navajo at 902 Whiskey 6500. We have information Gulf at Henderson.
Remember 902 Whiskey, Las Vegas approach, Roger, maintain VFR.
Maintain VFR at 902 Whiskey. Yep, yeah, you are right on that one, Arizona. Not super stoked about how low I am AGL wise. We'll get there. I promise we will land safely. We will not Jerry W our way into Henderson. I'll promise you that.
For 74 uniform, runway 29, clear to land.
Let's go. I'm taking autopilot off. Dude, the iPad with X-Plane is the freaking best, dude. I've only flown with it in the real plane a couple of times now, but I already feel like, you know, I'm super proficient at it because it's been connected to the sim. I love it. Iowa, have a great night. Thanks for joining us. Okay, that was a little bit out of the way, but we circumvented that cloud successfully, I would say. We're a little higher than we were originally planning on, which is cool too. .34, 3,500 feet is pattern altitude. 2,500 is the field elevation.
Destination ATIS is 120 points.
Okay, we got the ATIS. We're good there. And let's go to direct. Direct there. If you want to know something I want to do something completely different once. Someone recreated the old 1930s U.S. mail beacon system. You can navigate in dusk by following the blinkers in their arrows. Dude, that's freaking hilarious. That is freaking hilarious. Delta and 125.1. Okay. .3500 is pattern altitude. 2,500 is field elevation.
55231, Roger, execute the missed approach as published. Contact Santa Barbara 120.55.
Going skiing at Big Bear. Damn, dude. Dude, there's so much snow up in Big Bear right now.
November 74 uniform, Roger, taxi via Alpha to the ramp, remain this frequency.
Santa Barbara approach, Skyline 55231, 1,300 on the missed approach off runway 25, Santa Barbara.
November 55231, Santa Barbara departure, radar contacts, altitude.
Leaving 1,400 for 4.
Right, number 74 uniform, well there's only one taxiway, it's just Alpha there, you can pull left into the ramp at any point.
Oh no, we're below 6.
November 5954, Whiskey radar service terminated, squawk BFR, frequency change approved.
BFR, frequency change approved, 546.
High wing, take care, buddy. We'll talk to you soon.
November 231, unable to say intentions.
Alright, buddy. Alright, buddies, we're on our final descent.
231, we'd like to complete one turn in the hold and then request radar vectors back for the VOR 25 Santa Barbara full stop.
November 231, Roger, expect that. 231, just advise me when you're ready for vectors for the approach.
Okay, 231, Roger.
Dude, we could go parallel with Go Navy. We could get the 35 left.
Number 5954 Whiskey, Henderson Tower, Roger, proceed straight in, runway 35 left. 54 Whiskey, Henderson Tower, proceed straight in, runway 35 left, verify information Golf.
Okay, runway in sight.
Niner 2 Whiskey, verify if Henderson in sight.
500.
November 9 2 Whiskey, verify you have the airport in sight.
992 Whiskey has the airport in sight.
902 Whiskey, roger, contact Henderson Tower, 125.1.
1251, 902 Whiskey, we'll see it. Henderson Tower, Navajo at 992 Whiskey, 4,000 feet, about 5 miles to the south with information Gulf for full stop.
Navajo 992 Whiskey, Henderson Tower, roger, proceed straight in, runway 35 left, for number 2, following a bearing on a 3-mile final.
Okay, straight in for 35 left, we'll be looking for the traffic, 992 Whiskey.
Bearing 54 Whiskey, runway 35 left, clear to land.
Course option, Falcon.
Here coming down.
November 54 Whiskey, roger, do you want to remain in the pattern?
54 Whiskey, affirmative.
54 Whiskey, roger, runway 35 left, clear touch and go, and a right downwind.
Clear touch and go left, or left downwind for 35 left, 54 Whiskey.
54 Whiskey, and a right downwind.
Right downwind, 54.
Henderson Tower, 992 Whiskey has the traffic in sight.
Runner 2 Whiskey, roger, number 2, runway 35 left, clear to land.
Number 2, 35 left, clear to land, 992 Whiskey. Cow flaps coming down. Keep it slow, let's go second batch of flaps in here. We're gonna keep the flaps in, so let's go.
Carenado ground, TPM 900 Golf Alpha, pickup clears to Bakersfield with Sierra.
We got fuel, undercarriage, mixture, props. Let's get our lights on. We got the traffic in sight. We're a couple miles behind him. I guess not, 1 mile. Okay, one last little sanity check. We got 3 gauge, we got mixtures full, we got everything. We're on the blue line exactly.
Number 837 Alpha Kilo, contact SoCal 134.9er.
We're a little faster than we have been, and it is a ton more stable.
November 55231 altitude.
Light slope.
November 231, roger.
That terrain looks a little bit wonky. Yeah, no full flaps I think is key on this plane for
54 Whiskey, runway 35 left.
whatever reason.
35 left, curve the option, 5 Whiskey.
Much better. No brakes, just go aero braking.
Carenado ground, TBM 900 Golf Alpha.
November 837 Alpha Kilo, roger. You'll need to contact Hawthorne Tower for that. I can't help you with the mini route transition, so you'll need to maintain VFR for now. And if that's what you want to do, let me know as soon as you reach the coast there. The LA altimeter 3010.
It only gives you about 4 knots extra speed in the stall. but kills maneuverability.
2 Whiskey, turn left.
It is not happy with full
able,
flaps.
and then
so.
taxi via Alpha to the ramp, remain this frequency.
Lesson learned. We're going to keep it on 2 notches of flaps and just going a little bit faster. Used good amount of that runway.
5-4 Whiskey approved as requested.
5-4 Whiskey long landing.
Henderson Tower, Navajo 992 Whiskey, clear of runway 35 left at Foxtrot, and we're parking straight ahead.
992 Whiskey, Roger, taxi via Foxtrot to the ramp, remain this frequency, good day.
Foxtrot, staying with you, 992 Whiskey, see!
See you later. Number 900 Golf Alpha, clearance available, advisory to copy.
Go ahead for 0 Golf Alpha.
It's not like you're trying to win a STOL competition.
900 Golf Alpha, clear
yeah, not quite.
After departure, flooding 275.
That's next though.
Vectors fill more than is filed. Maintain 4,000, expect 16,000, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 124.7, squawk 1546.
Okay, 900 Golf Alpha is clear to Bakersfield via on departure, turn heading 275, radar vectors to Fillmore. Then as filed, maintain 4,000, expect 16 and 5, 124.7 and 1546 for 0 Golf Alpha.
0 Golf Alpha, read back correct.
Kim, I think we have to. I think we need some bush flying. Okay. Alright, you homies. Get the hell out of my plane. Thanks as always, Brandon.
No problem, take it easy.
Okay, let's go avionics down. Kill it. Love it. Mag's coming off. Flight finished. Sweet. How did we do today? Hey, we made some money today. Not bad. Like $6,000. Cool deal. This plane is pretty fun, I have to admit. It's got some quirks. And I am... Oh, I didn't even open the passenger door. Sorry, guys. Gonna lose it all in Fireface. No, dude, we got the Joint Chief of Staff to approve that. That is, but thank you, Brandon, for, you know, there's a couple of MOAs that are a little bit lax, you know, like they're always cold, and I usually do a better job of checking those before I take off on a route. So I will note that, and we will not make that mistake again. But it's going to be a costly one. That's going to be some federal action. Okay. Look at that guy. We'll make a different mistake next time. That is unquestionably... Get out of here, go Navy. Nice, look at that. That looks pimp. So did the props stop when you stop the engine? MOAs are fine. Most restricted stuff is always active. Might have found an escort. Yeah. I mean, IRL, they probably, like, if I was going straight for that, they probably would have mentioned something, I would imagine, right? Like, they probably wouldn't let you get in there to begin with. I would imagine. I mean, I hope I never find out, but... Sweet. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go finish up my really ridiculous YouTube video that I'm going to post. It's kind of weird. It's connected to the stream that we did on Saturday. I seen you, but it's more fun to see the disappointment on your face. Well, thank you, Strong Arm. It is always a delight to be blindsided by a deviation. It's always very good fun. I enjoy it. Because that way you learn. And yeah, it's friggin' awesome. D. Miller, thank you very much. All right. So thank you guys. Hopefully I'll be going more real world soon. I think we're getting closer and closer to the next round of training with Brad. Once we get that finally officially sorted. Excuse me. We'll do some more 172 flight lesson flying, which that's my favorite. I prefer doing during that, well, because it's going to be awesome. And I cannot wait to start flying again. It's going to be the best. You guys are awesome. Okay. Have a great rest of your night.
Golf, see ya. Later.
Kim, I had it ready to go.
444 Foxtrot Golf, see ya. Later.
All right. Thank you so much, guys. And most importantly, remember. Son of a bitch. And most importantly, remember.
A good pilot is always learning.
That's right. Jason Shepard. A good pilot is always learning. Have a great one, guys. Peace.